Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is 1-0 Manipulating Equations Notes. Do now to take out your writing utensil objective. You'll be able to isolate the desired variable using inverse operations. Alright, you are aware of inverse operations. However, we need to practice them with multiple variables in the equation. This is so we can manipulate math equations and physics formulas and equations in real life. So let's just recap real quick what we normally have been doing as far as solving for x. If we have 6x plus 10 equals 22, you know, the inverse operations, they're like the opposites. The opposite of positive 10, you know, is minus 10. So we subtract 10 from both sides of that equal sign. And in some of our classes, we also drew that wall for that equal sign, just to help separate things for organization. So 6x gets carried down, positive 10 and negative 10 cancel out, 22 minus 10 gets us 12. So you have 6x equals 12. We then divide by 6 to both sides, and we get x equals 2. Nice and pretty and typed up now. Alright. So the very important thing to do is to stay organized during this process, because things can get a little wild. So we're going to now still solve for x like we normally used to doing. However, you can see that there's a second variable in there. There's a b in there. Our goal is to get x by itself still. So that's the term we have to get by itself first. So the opposite of plus 3b is minus 3b. Now I don't put that minus 3b underneath the 40 because they're different terms. They're not alike terms. So I put it on just on the right hand side because there's nothing else to subtract from. So we carry down the 2x. The positive 3b and the negative 3b, they cancel out. It equals 40 minus 3b. So I just move that 3b to the other side. Remember, our goal is to get x all by itself. So as long as x is all by itself, we accomplished our goal. So now this is 2 times x. So the opposite of times 2 is divide by 2. So we divide by 2 to both sides. So we're going to get x equals, well, 40 divided by 2 gets us 20. So 20 minus 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So 1.5b. And that's how we get that answer. Or you can see in my notes I also left it as 40 minus 3b over 2, as x is all by itself. It's always best to simplify though. Make it as easy as you possibly can. Let's do another one. We have 7a plus 5b equals 10. Our goal is to solve for a, meaning get a by itself. So the opposite is plus 3b is minus 5b. So I subtract 5b from both sides. I don't put it underneath the 10 because these 10 and 5b are not like terms. Carry down to 7a. The positive 5b and the negative 5b cancel out. Equals 10 minus 5b. To get the a by itself, the opposite of times 7 is divide by 7. So you divide by 7 on both sides. So our final result is a equals 10 minus 5b divided by 7. Let's try another one. Still once again solve for a, meaning get this a all by itself. So the opposite of plus 9b is minus 9b. So we get 12a equals 50 minus 9b. We then divide by 12 to both sides. And we get a equals 50 minus 9b divided by 12. And we can simplify that a little bit further. 50 divided by 12 comes out to a little decimal Negative 9 divided by 12 also comes out to a decimal or a fraction when you simplify. I just like leaving it just like that because I think that form is the prettiest form to understand. So let's solve for a. So now we threw even another variable in there for c. That's our additional variable. But we're still going to do the same concept. Our goal is to get a all by itself. So let's do this in blue this time. So our goal is to get a all by itself, so we subtract 10b and we subtract 4c from both sides. So minus 10b minus 4c. Both of them are getting moved over. These cancel out. So we have 2a equals 50 minus 10b minus 4c. The opposite of times 2 is divide by 2. So I divide everything by 2. And that's how we're going to get our answer here. Nice and pretty. 50 divided by 2 gets us 25. Negative 10b divided by 2 gets us negative 5b. And negative 4c divided by 2 gets us negative 2c. That's our answer for that one. Let's try another one. So we have three variables, a, b, and c. Our goal is to solve for a. So that means we got to move this negative 24b to the other side. So plus 24b. The opposite of plus 14c is minus 14c. We do that also on this side of the equal sign. So plus 24b minus 14c. This concept's really used a lot in balancing equations in science. So that's why I have to practice doing this. Because A could refer to one type of proton, B could stand for barium, C could stand for carbon, and you could isolate certain protons and things like that for chemicals. And the chemical weight, that is. So plus 24b minus 14c. Now our goal once again is to get a by itself, so we divide by 2. So we're going to get a equals 136 divided by 2. And get you 65, 68. Plus 24b divided by 2 gets you 12b. And negative 14c divided by 2 is negative 7c. Clean it up a little bit. There you go. Alright, once again, now we're going to throw some distributive property in there too. Not a big deal because we talked about distributive property. Our goal is to solve for a. So first thing we could do is that we could distribute. So we got 2a plus 8 minus 10b plus 10c equals 158. We could subtract 8 from both sides. They're like terms, so I put that minus 8 underneath the 158. So you have 2a minus 10b plus 10c equals 150. We add 10b to both sides, and we subtract 10c from both sides. So we have 2a being isolated. So 2a equals 150 plus 10b minus 10c. Let's clean it up. So right now we're at this line right here as far as our notes. So 2a equals 150 plus 10b minus 10c. We then divide by 2. So all of this is getting divided by 2. So 150 divided by 2 gets you 75. 10b divided by 2 gets you 5b. Negative 10c divided by 2 gets you negative 5c. So that will be our answer when a is all by itself. Let's do another one. So 3 times a gets you 3a. 3 times negative 5 gets you negative 15. Then minus 15b plus 25c equals 165. I'm going to add 15 to both sides. So you have 3a minus 15b plus 25c equals 180. Add 15b to both sides. Subtract 25c from both sides. So then we just successfully isolated the 3a, so we're at this line right here. So you have 3a equals 180 plus 15b minus 25c. We divide by 3 to both sides, so 3a divided by 3 gets us a. 180 divided by 3 gets us 60. 15b divided by 3 gets us positive 5b. And negative 25c divided by 3, well, I just leave that as the fraction. Negative 25c divided by 3. Now, there's multiple variables now, even more so, but that's not a problem. Our goal right now is still solve for a. Keeping it simple that way, where we're just solving for the same order. So 6a plus wc equals ty. Our goal is to get a by itself. Just like the reverse PEMDAS, we don't do the multiplication. We want to do the addition and subtraction, the stuff that's furthest away from our letter, to move to the other side first. So plus wc is minus wc. Now ty and wc, they're different terms. They're not alike, so you have to write on the side. So you have 6a equals ty minus wc. Divide by 6 to both sides. We're going to get a equals, again, that's a pretty. So I subtracted wc from both sides. We divide it by 6. So you have ty minus wc divided by 6. Let's do another one. Solve for a. Sorry, get a all by itself. So that means we have to subtract qw from both sides. So you have 2a equals LOL minus QW divided by 2. And we're going to get that. So we divide by 2, so we got LOL minus QW divided by 2. A is all by itself, so you're good to go. That's your answer. Alright, let's do this one. We have combined like terms here. Our goal is to solve for a. Well, we have a 2a and a 6a. So 2a plus 6a, well, you know, that would be 2 apples plus 6 apples, which gets you 8 apples, minus dw equals brb. Add dw to both sides. We're going to get 8a equals brb plus dw. And then divide by 8 to both sides. And we get this. So a equals brb minus dw divided by 8. Here's your classwork and your homework. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or come to Extra Help. I'll be happy to help you out. All right, have yourself a nice night.